Hey everybody, what's up? So yesterday was Monday, and of course every Monday I put out the new issue of MMT Trader. If you want to get that issue and you are not a subscriber, just go to my website pitbulleconomics.com and sign up for a 30-day free trial, and I will send you the issue, and you could already go ahead and start downloading the back issues. So what's going on with the US dollar? Yeah, the dollar in a big new bull market, right? Nah, not happening, folks. I'll tell you what's going on with the dollar. This is what is called a big short covering rally, okay? In April, speculators got heavily short the US dollar, long various currencies. British pound, for example, the euro, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, and that is all reversing right now. The US dollar is undergoing or experiencing a big time short squeeze. The fundamentals for the dollar, the long-term fundamentals for the US dollar remain bearish. This is a short squeeze. It is not the beginning of a big bull market in the dollar, although I have to say it's been a pretty aggressive short squeeze. But I have seen moves like this before. I have seen moves far greater than this before. It's all part of training yourself. You see, when you're a fundamental trader like myself, when you have a big picture macro outlook that you have formulated as a consequence of the actual fundamentals, and that we're really talking about policy there. When you have formulated that outlook, chances are that outlook will remain in place for a fairly long period of time. I mean, when you're talking about monetary policy by the Fed, when you're talking about fiscal policy by the government or trade policy, I mean, those things don't change from month to month. They don't change from week to week. They certainly don't change from day to day. So you have the policy environment in effect, which has created the conditions for whatever it is that is happening. In this case, it is the downtrend in the US dollar. That is going to continue. Now, within that big picture macro outlook, yeah, you're going to have corrections. You're going to have reactions against the principal trend. That's normal. You get a market that has become crowded with participants in one direction. Talking about speculators, there could be small speculators and large speculators. Don't forget, producers or dealers, very hard to squeeze those guys for the simple reason that they are on both sides of the market. Okay, a producer, he owns, let's take for example a commodity like gold. Producers, they own the gold, they have the gold. So when they sell short, they're selling short against their gold output. Very hard to squeeze them. Same thing for dealers, like a big Wall Street investment bank, let's say, which is a dealer in foreign currencies, a market maker in the Forex market. You know, they could be long the cash and short the foreign exchange market, so it's hard to squeeze those guys as well. Speculators, on the other hand, they are taking a naked position. They're long the market, they buy it thinking it's going to go up, or they short the market, selling it thinking it's going to go down. They can be squeezed, and that is what is happening in the case of the dollar. Speculators got heavily short the US dollar. Again, we have, the catalyst was the run-up in the 10-year Treasury yield from what? It was like 2.74% mid-April, shot up to over 3%, broke the line, remember? Came back down a little bit, but don't worry, it'll vault back up above 3% again, because that is another trend which is policy driven, and those policies remain in effect, or that policy remains in effect, which is the interest rate hike campaign by the Federal Reserve, which tomorrow, I don't think we'll get a rate hike, but we may get some statement that scares the market. So the dollar came under technical conditions, the short, embedded shorts of the speculators freaking out about rates going up above 3%, breaking through some technical levels. Today, I think the dollar index above the 200-day moving average. That's triggering buy stops, people getting in, zombies buying because, oh, you know, the dollar, it's finally here. It's finally here, the magical, you know, rate hike that's going to cause the dollar to finally start going up on interest rates, which is not applicable, as I have explained many, many times. So the dollar is undergoing a short squeeze. It is not in some sort of a sustained bull trend. It will eventually peter out and start to head back down. So just want to let everybody know, if you want more information, go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com, and sign up for a 30-day free trial of MMT Trader. See you later. Bye-bye.